Hey guys, welcome back to Sketch a Day. I'm Spencer, where every day we sketch something new that shows you how to understand the world around you. And today we're going to be sketching a backpack. Sounds really simple, but there's some really cool things we can do to help make this simple and sometimes complex object a little easier to sketch for you. So let's get right into it. We'll be using pencils and markers and of course my trusty pad of marker paper right here. So the first thing I need to do really is think about the overall design. What kind of backpack is this? Is it military style? Is it going to be more geared toward a college student? Whatever. Always have something in mind. In any case, just thinking about the form, a couple ways to approach this. Let's do two ways. Now, if you think about a backpack, something like this shape, right? You got little pockets in the front and straps. Okay, pretty simple profile here. Over to the front, and you've generally got this shape, right? So I can take this shape and try and understand this in perspective. Two ways to do this. Let's do the first way. We could sketch the bottom section. Imagine that this is somewhat oval like that, right? And that this is continuing all the way through in that direction. So here, as I rough out this design, I could sketch two ellipses like that, and then for the top, just kind of loop over, okay, and continue that form, and that gives you a little bit of a base to kind of work with. You'll notice that because this is in perspective, I've got some nice taper from left to right here, okay, where these lines look like they converge. And really, this is enough for me to then do things like add some straps, zipper over the top, a little handle for carrying, for example, like so, maybe another zippered pocket on the front. And for this section in front here, if I just add a couple little details and draw this line, for example, around like so, and like so, I'm really starting to build out the overall form. Okay, pretty simple, pretty easy. Now, if you want something to appear soft or feel soft, you kind of have to intentionally draw your lines not as perfect as you guys are used to. So in this case here, I've added a few little lines, or wavies rather, in the lines, and a couple of these little wrinkle indicators in the front because this is a soft material. Same thing in the front here, and if I've got this pocket, I may want to show that either something is in the pocket, so I could sketch something in the front pocket here. Maybe this is a little pencil case or something, like so. And to show that this is in the pocket, just a little light pencil line for the outline, like so. And then on the bottom, I can start to shade this in. If you remember, just watch the video about how to shade with a pencil, and you'll pick up on some of these techniques and what it means. But I could add a little shading in with a pencil like so, and finish off this zipper like so. And on some of these wrinkle marks, kind of add a little bit of shading, okay, where it would be shadowed. And that's going to help communicate the three-dimensionality of this bag. Let's go ahead and finish out our strap here on the side, like so. Okay. And you can see, right, by just thinking logically about our form, we have a pretty simple backpack. Well, the second way to do this is to be even more gestural. You could start with just a general form like so, and then start to cut into that form. So just by drawing this line, a line here, another line over here, okay, and kind of finishing out our wireframe. You can see that by just drawing that first ellipse on the page, it kind of gives me a nice starting point. And then over here, I can add those little wrinkle lines like I said before if you want to. Or let's say this design has a flap rather than a zipper. Adding a darker line like so. Maybe some indications of straps. Okay, coming out of this front pouch rather. And then even modifying the design in this view to have perhaps a side pouch. We might want to show that this is a cinch backpack. Okay, so even on the top here, instead of being so perfect with my line, I can now show that this is indeed some kind of fabric backpack. And I can tell I made a little boo-boo here, but that's okay. And the reason I can tell is I want that convergence to read, okay? I want this to feel like there's some perspective happening in this drawing. And we can fix that just by adding a little shadow. And it'll be mine and your little secret. So really quickly, that's how I would sketch a backpack. And of course, if you want to add some material or definition, you could throw on some marker over your pencil. Like so. Let's say this was an important detail, right? This pouch, and we wanted to showcase that. Well, it's really easy. Just add some color. And because this is a composition and we've applied a color on this monochromatic composition, it's going to lead the eye to this particular area. Okay, so the use of color in a drawing takes a little practice, but just remember that where you apply that color, it's going to call out some attention on that drawing, and that's where people are going to look and be interested. So you might want to spend a little bit more time on that drawing. For example, add something like a shadow, maybe some notes, okay, something to describe this area, because that's going to be essentially the star of the page because it has color. And here it is zoomed in so you can see a little bit more detail. Okay, really quick pencil drawing of how to sketch a backpack. Well, thanks again for watching, guys. It's been a really fun experience doing these videos, and hopefully you enjoy it too. And if you do enjoy it, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click that button. Usually it's a big red button. Sometimes it's in the video. In any case, hit that subscribe button. And what do you get out of it? Well, you get to be the first to know when I post a new video. So you'll get an email notification or a summary of the videos I've posted, and you'll be able to see what I've been up to for the week. You can also find me on Instagram, where I post stuff that I'm not necessarily doing here in these videos, at sketchaday.com. You can also find me on facebook.com/sketchaday, where you can message me or contact or post your own work as well. Well, thanks again for watching, and be sure to tune in next time here on Sketchaday.